What's up, YouTube? We back in Louisville with it today. When I'm on the channel talking, a lot of times I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about, what topic I'm gonna have. You feel me? You know, I watch a lot of people just go through it on the daily, man. It's like you see how helpless people are, man. They got no hope. They got no faith. They got no love in their life. They got nobody supporting them. You know, even touching bases on the youth in this city, man. What happened to Louisville, it's sad. And it's any city you go to, man, the youth are lost because they don't have people that really care about them. You feel me? Like, that's why they run in the streets, because they ain't got no moms. They ain't got no dad. You feel me? They ain't got no family in their life that love them. So if you can do anything to reach them, man, like when my videos, it's probably reaching a younger crowd because people around my age range, they want to hear people like me talk. I've always been a motivational speaker. I've been a motivational talker to my friends. I'm always pumping people up. I'm always encouraging people like, bro, you can do it. You can get that job, man. You can get that career. You can get that money, man. You can get what you need in life, man. All you need to do is just stay focused, man. Have somebody pumping you. Like, you got somebody cheerleading for you and make you feel good. And most of them say like, bro, I don't have nobody that's doing that for me. I don't got nobody that I can call, nobody that I can rely on, man. They like, you the only person that really check up on me. You the only person that really, you know, give me that motivation that I need. And I'm like, bro, because I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to make it, man. And you need that motivation to do, because if you ain't got it, you ain't gonna do nothing. You feel me? That's why I said, like, you supposed to pray, man. You supposed to be meditating in your word. You supposed to be meditating on your life, trying to figure out what's best for you. Go the route that God's calling you to go, and go the route that you think that you should go, because at the end of the day, you gonna choose. God ain't gonna make you do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna make you do nothing. I can say a million words. I can't make you do anything. I had to learn that for myself, because I'm like, you know, you waiting on somebody, you know, to tell you, waiting on somebody to affirm you, you know, until you start to think for yourself, and you like, bro, what do I want? What is the best route that I should go? Where's my motivation so I can have meaning in life? You feel me? Because when you know what it is, can't nothing stop you. You feel me? And so on this channel, man, all I do is just push positivity and just motivation for your life. You know what I'm saying? You in them hard times, man, you gonna make it out. You feel me? This area was it still kind of is real. It's getting, you know, gentrified and fixed up now, but this was extreme hood area. You feel me? This is where I'm from. This is where me and my peoples did a lot of outreaching, man. Pops used to always, when he first started the church that was actually right up the street up here, and he started the church, man, he was always out here on this corner when Shepherd Square was here. If y'all know Shepherd Square, man, y'all know how bad it was. And he was always, it was back in like 2003, 2004, man. And he was always out here just doing outreach, preaching to the hood cats, man. Preaching to the thugs, man. The murderers, the gangsters, you know, the baby mamas, the people that was lost, man, they didn't know nothing. He was always out here reaching them. You feel me? He was giving them motivation for tomorrow, because some of these people didn't know, man. We had people coming in off our church right across the street, because we was across the street from the hood. We had people coming in our church, man, that didn't know what to think about life, didn't know what to think about. No, scared to come outdoors, man. And Pops was reaching them, man. And I know I was a little too young at the time to understand, because, you know, I was a kid. You know, that was like 21 years ago. I was a kid, so I didn't really know nothing. But I didn't really understand a lot of the motivation my daddy was giving folk, you know. And just growing up, being around a lot of, you know, some negativity, and then you see like a lot of positivity, man. That's always just been the person that I am. I want to encourage you. You feel me? And if we get to a point where we throwing jokes, we can crack some hot ones. We throw jokes, man. Where I'm from, you got to throw jokes or fight. So you got to put your hands up, or you got to throw jokes, which make people want to put their hands up and fight. You feel me? But, you know, if we playing around, we playing around. But sometimes there's a time to get serious. And it's like, nah, man, I'm going to push you. Like, you more than just a hood rat. You more than just a statistic, man. Especially us being black folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come from nothing, when you ain't got nothing, you don't know what to think about life. You don't know what to think about, you know, your goals and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? I told you, God always wants the best for you. He always wants you to do better and do more. And when you sitting there wasting your potential, you know, partying, or smoking, or drinking, or messing around, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got your mind where it should be, you killing it. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, bro, we do everything in a spiritual sense, and we do everything in a natural sense. And it's like, bro, your mind, you got to have your mind motivated. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, if you in the city or in an area or around people that's negative, that don't think you can do anything, that don't want to do nothing with their life, get out of there. Move out. You know what I'm saying? Go to bigger distance, man. Go to different heights. You know what I'm saying? There's not wrong with wanting better and doing more. Sometimes you got to get out of your home city to understand that there's more out there for you. You feel me? I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Louisville pretty much my whole life, man. And I was tired of it because I kept seeing that a lot of people here, they don't have that push. A lot of people here don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be around people that don't love God. They don't know God as they savior or for themselves. You feel me? And it's just like people are lost. And then you see people that do know God, but some of them are still lost too because they think that this is all that's out there. Like I said, I'm not saying we gotta, you know, we're not lusting after stuff. We don't want everybody else's stuff, but it's like, dude, we should want to do better for ourselves. Like I said, go to school, man. Stay encouraged. Stay out the streets. Stay in church, man. A good church. Stay around people that talk like me, that stay with the motivation. We silly, man. Like I said, I crack hot ones all the time, but at the same time, it's like I know where my focus is of staying positive. You know what I'm saying? People are watching. People are looking for somebody to either not really lead, but that's looking for, that pushes off that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be around nobody negative. You know what it's like being around negative people? Those are the people that make you want to come out and fight them because they just always got something negative to say. That's why I say I don't care about people in my comments. I don't care about people got something negative to say about me or my family. They don't know us. And they wouldn't say it to us because we'll straight fade them. We don't know you. If you knew anything about Pops, man, Pops is real. Pops is real with these hands too. Pops can fight. He wasn't no punk, especially when it came to his family, because I told y'all his family was his motivation. He wasn't gonna let nobody do nothing or say nothing about his family. Y'all ain't seen that side of him. Pops is he's from here, he's from the streets, man. Y'all don't know that side. He would put that mic down in a minute and fight for his family. He was willing to die for us because we was his motivation. And seeing him be the man like that for his family makes me want to be a man like that for my family. Just like he was building everything for us and building everything for his wife. I seen that and I'm like, bro, what I'm doing, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for my son. I told you, I'm thinking about my little future son in the future. And I'm just like, bro, I want to say, man, Daddy worked hard. Daddy worked his butt out for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Daddy worked so you can have his name, that he got his name from his father too. I'm doing that for them because that is also my motivation. You're not just thinking about yourself no more, man. I'm thinking about my family here and my future family in the future. When you stay focused, you got to sacrifice some stuff. You can't play video games all day. You can't hang with the crowd, man. You can't go out. You can't party. You can't, mess around. Even some of these relationships, man, sometimes you got to give that a break. You don't need to talk from woman to woman. You don't need to jump from man to man because that's killing your potential. Most people can't get out the slump they in now because they always messing with a dude. They messing with some girl. Most of that is a motivational killer because they thinking about what this person think about them. A lot of people smoke weed, man, just drinking their stuff to death because they worried about what somebody else think. I don't care what other people think. This is me. This is how I talk. I motivate myself if ain't nobody gonna motivate me, man. You feel me? You don't know me. You don't know what I think about, what I'm doing. You feel me? Like, I love me. I put the video out because I love the video. I wear my tank tops because I love my tank tops. It's 100 degrees out here in San Antonio. Are you silly? Like, come on, man. I love myself, and ain't nothing wrong with saying you love yourself, man. Have that self-confidence. Because when you don't love yourself, you're going to destroy your body. You're going to destroy everything that God's built for you. Don't get arrogant. I mean, sometimes I play around and act like I'm arrogant, like I love me a little too much. But I'm like, bro, it's jokes. But I'm like, but no, I really do love me. Because you in the world of people that don't love themselves, man. People are changing their whole appearance. They changing their whole life, their whole mentality, their whole style for what somebody else think, for what the crowd think that don't even know them. I will never impress a man that I don't know. I ain't impressing no man, you feel me? That's why I said this is me, this is how I talk. I talk with some slang because this is how we talk up here. We talk with Southern, man. We by Memphis. If you know Memphis, they don't say Memphis, they say Memphis. If you ever heard one of them talk, you're like, man, I don't know what he just said. I don't know what you talking about. But that's their style and their demeanor, and that's something about them that they proud of. And I got things about me that I'm proud of. That's why I say I'm proud of the way I look. I'm proud of the family name I carry. I'm proud of my demeanor. I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm proud of my life. I'm proud of my mentality. You feel me? And I know Pops is proud of me. God's proud of me, man. That's why I said, as long as my family proud of me, I know Pops will be proud of me, God proud of me. I don't care what nobody else think. I'm good. And when I have my children, I want my little children to be proud of me too. You feel me? Like I said, man, know what you're doing and what you're doing it for. Every video I bring is going to end on the same note. Just like my daddy, man. Every video he made ended on positivity, ended on something, on a positive note. I'm going to do the same thing. Like I said, you get money the legal way. You take care of business the legal way. Do everything in the best of your abilities as long as it's not illegal, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, and as long as it's not bad. Make sure you do that to the best of your abilities. You know what you want. Everybody got a calling about themselves. My calling is the music. Maybe I'm an excellent motivator too, because I get told that a lot. And it's not even that I try to do it to be in people's faces. It's just, I know if it was me, I want somebody to make me feel good. I want somebody to tell me I can do it. Pops always told me that, man. He was like, bro, don't ever, he said, be the best at everything that you do. So even with this, I'm not a vlogger. I don't really teach on nothing. I just get out here and say my piece, but I'm being the best at that because that's what Pops taught me. And if Pops didn't teach me that, I probably would have, I can't do it, man. I don't feel motivated enough, man. I don't know if I'm confident. I'm not a motivational speaker, man. I don't think people gonna listen to me. It's like, even if people listen to me or people don't, it don't matter. I'm doing it because I love doing it. Because that's me. I didn't think people was really listening to some of the messages that I was putting in these videos, and people was hitting me back like, man, that was good, man. I needed that motivation. And they was replaying stuff back to me that I said. I was like, I said that? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't even remember saying that. I said in one video, I said, Pops went through it, man. He was going through some hell in his life, but he was happy to do it because his motivation was his family. I don't even remember saying that. And somebody played that back to me, and I was like, I really did say, like, but I don't even remember doing that video. I don't really even remember that part. That's just the motivation. When I'm doing the music, man, I do the music to the best. I'm trying to reach it out there to the masses because I'm the best at what I do. That's why I said, I know there's people better than me, but ain't nobody better than me. I'm the coldest you gonna meet because I want to be the best. That's the mindset you gotta have. Can't nobody outwork you. Can't nobody outplay you, man. Can't nobody outdo you in nothing that you love doing. You are the best. Know what you're doing and what you're doing it for. Motivation is not really that hard to get. It's kind of hard to maintain. Especially nowadays, man. We live in a world with technology and social media is just so discouraging. I used to get discouraged too, man. I used to think because I ain't 6'2", you know what I'm saying? I ain't the best looking guy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the best hands on the keys, you feel me? I ain't got the most money like everybody else. I wasn't driving the newest top-notch car like everybody else. But it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, what I got is me. I'm handsome. I looks good. Come from a lineage of people that look good. Like I said, man, Pops is my pops. Mama is my mama. My family is my family. And we good. And I said, I might not have everything I want in this life, but I'm happy. I know who I am, man. That real man strip is coming on me, man. It's taking over. And that's why I'm like, I feel that and it feels good. Going to middle school right up here, I remember that's when I started getting in trouble. I was a smart little kid in elementary. I started hanging with the wrong crowd when I went to the school up here. These kids was from the streets, man. Right across the street was the hood. They was gangbangers. They was running in and out the cracks, you feel me? And I started trying to be like them because they were my peers. They were my influence that I was around. You know, like I said, you start getting in fights, start trying to run with the crowd because you're not loving who you are. I was smart. I was reading on like a 10th, 11th grade level in the 4th grade. Grades was good until I got to middle school, and that's when most people start messing up because they don't know who they are. They trying to run with people that ain't them. And Pop saw that. He was like, son, he said, you starting to fit in with the wrong crowd. He said, I don't like it. He said, don't care about what they think. He said, dude, be with the nerds. Be with the guys that get straight A's. He said, it don't matter if they nerds. He said, they the ones that's going to succeed in life. He said, these dudes you running with now, he said, they going to be statistics. He said, if they don't change their ways, they going to be lost. I ran into some of them a couple of years ago, man. I seen where they at now, and I'm just like, bro, they ain't got nothing. Some of them locked up, you feel me? Because they don't know who they are. Their motivation was the streets. Their motivation was something wrong. And I feel bad for a lot of them because a lot of them don't know. They never had nobody in their life. When you see them, man, these youth nowadays, they ain't got no moms. They ain't got no pops. They ain't got no family, man. They granny the only person they got. And if they granny passed, they ain't got nobody. And they lost, man. A lot of people are lost. And I feel so bad for people who just don't know anything. That's what made me want to help. That's why when we do these outreaches in these communities, I always want to help everywhere that I go at, man. Because I'm like, if I ain't have nothing, I would want somebody with something to come and give me something too. That would motivate me like, hey, man, somebody do love me. Somebody do care about me. That's why I said, even though I'm gone from Louisville, I ain't going to never forget where I am. I ain't going to never forget where I'm from. This is where I'm from. We still get back to the community. I said they about to do a backpack drive in a couple of days, and I won't be here because I got to go back home. But they doing a backpack drive in San Antonio, and I'm going to be a part of that. But I said, I wish I could have been a part of that here because this is where I'm from. This place was motivation for me to get up and think and do better. San Antonio is motivation for me to get up and think and do better. Looking at Pops, man, some of his messages, that's motivation for me. I remember, man, that was a message that he preached one time. I don't even know what it was, man. I think it was, it ain't had nothing to do with the subject. It was something about I think it was something with the Nephilim or whatever. I was watching that in the Denver airport last year, and I was going through a tough situation, man. A tough situation. And I told you, like I said, on these videos, I always end with positivity. He ended it with something positive. Right on the money. He literally was like, I forget how he said it. Last words of the video. That's the craziest part. Last words of the video. He said, God, it was something like, God knows you're a soldier. That's why he's putting you through what he's putting you through, because he knows you can endure it. Video cut off. I was in the subway, the little subway train station in Denver. And when I tell you, I was about to start jumping with joy. And I know these people was looking like, what's wrong with this Negro? Like, is he crazy? Because I'm like, bro, he hit it right on the money. And I said, Pops still knows. And that message was like 2015, I think. And I said, Pops knows, man. He ain't even heard it. He's still affecting you and others. I'm like, bro, how did he know? I was like, man, and that's why I was like, bro, I had to tell somebody about that, because I was like, bro, I'm about to just go crazy in this train. I was like, man, that's ridiculous. Because Pops always taught you about staying motivated. And God, and the spirit, and faith, and your natural life, and your mental, your financial, Pops knew. Because he's been through it. That's where a lot of my motivation comes from. You stay positive. You listen to positive music. You stay around positive people. Get out of negative areas. Get away from people with negative energy. I don't want to say energy because it sounds like that weird stuff nowadays, but just negativity in general. That's why I wanted to get out of Louisville, because I was just like, look, a lot of people here, they are like that. They don't think people can make it. They don't think people can really like it. That's why I didn't really tell nobody I was moving, man, because I knew that a lot of people they was negative. They didn't want you to go. People's, nah, man, you can't go. You live here. This is where you at. This is where you got to stay at, man. See, nah, man, you my friend. You my family. You my, like, and stuff like that. And people don't understand why I'm doing it. You don't even understand why I was moving. It showed me about life when I was doing real man stuff. And me doing that by myself, that was the biggest thing I did as a man, was move. Was get up out of my hometown. Start figuring out life for myself, too. You feel me? Pops always told me that, man. He was pastor, man. You got to understand, he was a pastor, but he was also a man. And he would have talks with me, man, a lot of times. He would have one-on-one convos with me and be like, hey, man. He was like, you know, at the end of the day, he said, you a man. He's like, you going to do what you got to do. He's like, but I'm telling you just to give you a little bit of wisdom. Me and him would talk about stuff one-on-one as friends and as men. And he would be like, okay, well, you know, this is what I do. He said, but, you know, you your own person. You can go do what you need to. He said, whatever works best for you. He said, at the end of the day, he said, it's going to lead you back to God. God going to get his glory out of you either ways. That's why I'm saying, like, you know, people don't know those talks that we had. They don't, because they don't know us. We don't really talk about that. But he talked to me many times. And even when I was telling him, I was like, look, man, I want to get up out of Louisville. Like, I don't want to live here. He was trying to get out of Louisville too. Like, nobody want to be here. Nobody want to be here. But he was like, okay, where you thinking about going? And at the time, he didn't really want us to go too far, because he loved his family, man. And he was always saying if something happened, you know, and I understand why he said that now. He was like, if something ever did happen, he's like, he doesn't want us to be too extremely far away. Just because that's just how it was. I mean, we could still do it, but he was a family man. That's why I'm saying he loved his family. And he was always worried about us, and little did we know we should have been worried about him more. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's kind of why I held off on doing a lot of that, because I was just like, look, you know, focus on your life. Stay motivated for yourself too, man. You know, like I said, you a man. He was teaching me as a man, like, you know, you got to start thinking for yourself, because you got to start having a family leading. You got to start, you know, teaching in your own way. Start doing your own things. You feel me? I learn stuff every day as a man. I'm about to be 30 next month, man. I learn stuff every day as a man. And I'm still motivating myself. There's times I don't want to get out the bed. I be going through it so deep. I don't want to get up. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to play video games. I don't want to do music. I don't want to do nothing. And I still think as a man, what would he do? What would Jesus do? What does a man do? What does a grown-up do? Why are you doing it? Not just what would you do, why are you doing it? Staying up to 5, sometimes 6 in the morning, sipping a Red Bull, man, learning the YouTube algorithm, coming up with these videos, man, coming up with these vlogs, coming up with this music constantly for months at a time, getting off work, going to work. Why was I doing it? And when I realized why I was doing it, it was a joy. It was a joy to lose sleep. It was a joy to be stressed out sometimes. It was a joy to be tired. You know what I'm saying? Because I had that motivation. If I didn't go through some of the stuff that I recently went through, I would have never came out with these vlogs. And y'all would have never heard the story that I put out about him. Y'all would have never heard about the music, would have never heard about me and my life, would have never subscribed to the channel. And I would have just been sitting right there in front of the TV, sad, in my feelings, looking for some coping mechanism, you feel me? You know, because my coping mechanism is eating sweets. I love sweets. So I eat a whole 2 boxes of Little Debbie's and some Mountain Dew by Blast, and that's it. And I'm going to watch some more TV and go to sleep and can't get up and don't want to be social, don't want to be active. Instead of being true to my craft, true to my calling. I told you, everything leads me back to my music. It leads me back to that. I tried I don't say everything because I ain't did everything, but I'm like, you know, I tried other stuff, man. And Pops told me, he was like, bro, he said, look, man, he said, you can go on and do what you want to do. He said, you can go on and try to figure it out your way. He said, but you going to come back to your calling. And, you know, when you young and you silly, man, because y'all know him because y'all seen him off the internet. I was raised with him, so it was kind of like you get common with it. And that was the problem. We was common with it. And so I was like, all right, well, you know, I'm going to try to figure it out. And every time I went through something, I went right back to what I was called to do. So I said, this time I ain't running from that. This time I'm not escaping it. This is me. This is what I do. And me motivating others, I'm like, bro, motivate yourself. Get up. Don't sleep in. Don't sit down. People want to hear your story. People want to know about you. People want to hear what you got to say. People want to hear the music. People want to, you know, see you as a person, as a man of God, as a musician, as a brother, a friend, and one day, a husband and a father. You feel me? So, and I'm even excited, man. That's why I be excited. I be thinking, I'm like, bro, I can't wait to have my son. And everybody's like, you gonna be a girl dad? I'm like, I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus. Like, bro, I'm scared to have a daughter, man, because I'm just like, I know how I'm gonna be over them, just like how my daddy was over his daughters, over his wife. And I'm gonna spoil my little baby. I'm gonna spoil her so much. And just the joy of thinking about that. It ain't even happened yet. I'm already happy, dog. I'm already motivated because I'm just like, man, this is what I'm working for. This is what I'm doing it for. It's for my babies that I don't have yet. After I get married and I have my babies. Because I need to start a family as my own, as a man. You know, every video I put out, man, is going to be motivation. This is mainly what the channel really is. I didn't expect the videos to start taking off like they are now. I thought it was going to take some time. And even that topic of speaking on Pops, man, I wasn't really even trying to do that. I wasn't even going to put that on this channel. But it just started taking off, man, because people want to know it. This is just my life. I'm putting my life on display, you know, for people to hear, because if I came out of these situations, you can too. And even seeing some of the comments, man, y'all don't think I read a lot of these comments, but there are people there that have been through the same thing. People have been through the same exact thing with their family members. And it's touching, man. I'm just like, man, you have no idea what people feel. That's why I'm like, they can identify with what we feel and what we dealing and going through, man, because they've been through it. Somebody that's just an internet troll, they don't know. They just gonna talk. And we don't pay them no mind, because like I said, you get faded. It don't matter. We don't play that stuff. My daddy won't want to talk to you in real life anyways. I don't want to talk to you even more than he do. And as I said, you think he's sweet because he's saved. We might be saved. We ain't stupid. Like I said, you come wrong, faded. That's like, no, it's real though. Because it's just like, you know, I'm not, like I said, my channel ain't for everybody. I'm not trying to reach everybody. I'm just trying to motivate those who want to listen and that want purpose and that, you know, love their life and love their self. Love yourself, man. Self-love is one of the biggest things we got to have. God wants us to love ourselves, man. Like I said, love who you are. I mean, you can change a lot of things about you, but don't go over the extreme. God loves you no matter what you do, even if you in sin, even if you don't love him back. You should change for him, but he still love you, man. Definitely love more of yourself, man. Don't be arrogant, don't be silly, but just, you know your self-worth. Because at the end of the day, man, if we don't know that, we're going to always have somebody else tell us. And we'll never get nowhere. Love y'all, man. I want y'all to stay motivated. Tune into the channel for more, because sometimes I don't know when I'm going to drop these videos. I don't even know what the video is going to be about. You know, like I said, I be out there working out at the Gold's Gym Park, and I just be coming up with content on the spot. I came up with this today. I didn't even know what I was even gonna talk about while I was out here. I never know what I'm gonna talk about until I come out here. And I'm just like, I understand now why I want to do motivation, because it's always gonna lead you back to motivation. Lead you to God and lead you to motivation. Endless motivation. Know what you're doing and what you're doing it for. I think I'm gonna turn into my slogan. That saying right there. But love y'all, man. Y'all just don't even know, man. Once again, like I said, shout out to my peoples. Shout out to my Mexicans, man. Shout out to my Haitian folk and my Jamaicans, my Dominicans. You know, shout out to my white people, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Anybody that's brothers and sisters in Christ, are just part of the family. You know, any race, any ethnicity, man, that's rocking with you, I rock with you, man. Like I said, if y'all cool, you cool. No matter who you is, you know. But stay tuned to the channel for more, man. You know, anyways, man, it's your boy Stephen Darby Jr. We out of here, man. Till next time, one love, Louisville, San Antonio. Love y'all.